What's going on YouTube? It's Kika here, bringing you some more QBA Draft League Battles with live commentary. Apologies for not uploading recently. Things have been really hectic with Series 12 right around the corner and Legends Arceus, so I've been pretty busy with that, but hopefully we can kind of get the momentum rolling again. I do have a lot of great content coming up for Series 12, so definitely look out for that. But in the meantime, we do have a Draft League match. So this week we are playing OC Frey and the Pogging Porygons. So this is a really interesting match, so let's talk about it, right? We're looking at Regieleki, Volcanion as the restricted. We have Aerodactyl, Alchemy, Klefki, Celesteela, Latios, Weavile, Togetic, and Crocodile. So one of the things that immediately stands out to me is how fast this team is, right? We have Regieleki at 200 speed, Aerodactyl at 130, Latios at 110, and Weavile at 125. So overall, a lot of things that are going to be really fast, and particularly faster than Regigigas, which is really the thing that is scaring me the most. So let's just quickly switch over to my team. So first of all, just hopping straight into it in game, we have Regigigas, the star of the show, really. We do have the Life Orb set. I did opt for Thunder Punch, mainly because of the fact that I am worried about Celesteela. So having a really good source of damage into it, I think, is going to be really important. High horsepower, just really there for all of the electric types, mainly Regieleki. Also does have really good damage onto a lot of things, so I thought it was good to have that. Next up, we have Weezing. Pretty standard. We are running Black Sludge on it, just with the idea that, hey, we can try and live a little bit longer. We do have Taunt to try and stop things like Togetic. We also do have Will-O-Wisp, mainly for things like Crocodile, Weavile. Also getting good damage onto Celesteela that builds up over time is always nice. Next up, we have Mamoswine. We are running a Focus Sash variant, and we are going with Thick Fat. I just thought that Thick Fat made a little bit more sense, mainly because I forgot Crocodile has Intimidate, but Regigigas doesn't really care about that, so we're going to do with that what we will. Priority Ice Shard I thought was really huge, having great damage into Crocodile, having great damage into Togekiss. I mean, not Togekiss, Togetic. Also doing really good damage into Latios and Aerodactyl. So overall, I think a really strong choice, and also just completely immune to everything that Regieleki, for the most part, can do. So next up, we do have Clefairy. Clefairy, pretty standard, right? It is a Follow Me, Moonblast Helping Hand. Just trying to provide some support and set up for really big hits and big damage. Next up, we are running Technician Choice Band Scizor. I just thought that this was a really solid choice, mainly because of Bullet Punch hitting a lot of this team for really, really good damage. Also having, I think, neutral into Steel Spike is important, because Celesteela can, like I said, be the thing that is going to give us some big issues. And finally, we do have Zapdos. Zapdos, really my answer to a lot of this team. That Thunderbolt becoming max Lightning, really great damage for Celesteela. Also can potentially boost up Regigigas in the event that I bring it in the endgame. Heat Wave, really great for also Celesteela, also good for Klefki, good for Weavile, just like some solid damage overall, and spread is really nice. And finally, we do have Hurricane, which becomes max Airstream, which can offer some really great speed control for something like Mamoswine. So this is the team, and hopefully we can have a good battle. And with that, let's just get rocking and rolling and move into the first game. All right, so we are hopping right into this. Where is my Draft League team? Here you are. And so let's just kind of see what to expect. I do expect Regieleki. I am a little sad that Marshadow cannot be brought this week, but you know, like, it is what it is. Yeah, Marshadow would have been nice, but I do feel really confident just overall about Regigigas Weezing as a solid lead. One thing that is... I was gonna say, one thing that can be a little bit tricky is if it's a Lecky and you swap out into Celesteela, because there is a lot of things that fly, so like going for the immediate sort of Quake, I don't necessarily think can go over that well. I don't know why he's taking so long. But yeah, so thought process is definitely Gigas Weezing. Zapdos, I think, definitely wanted in the back as a good option for dealing with Celesteela, and then really, I feel like I just bring Clefairy a lot as a partner. I think he's recording an intro. That's what I'm going to say is happening right now, so I'm going to pause instead of awkwardly rambling and I will see all of you when we are starting. All right, so we are about to hop right into this. We are looking at Steela, as expected, Crook, Volcanion, Aleki, Latios, and Klefki. So I think this is fine. I think Scizor is fine, or Zapdos is fine, and then probably Mamoswine. I'm gonna bring Mamoswine because it has a scarf, or not a scarf, a sash. So Gigas, Weezing, Zap, Mamo. Played so many best of threes this past week, so like, let's see if that resulted in progress or me just being tired. Lead of Steela with Latios. Okay. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go straight for offensive pressure. I think figuring out how much we do to Steela with a max lightning is good. If you don't max, that's huge. We are gonna see the max from us, so definitely no max. Latios doesn't get Will-O-Wisp, does it? If it does, this is really awkward. It might have Reflect. I don't actually know if Latios gets Reflect. Please don't max Steela. Yeah, we're gonna see a max Steela. That's fine. I think. See, the thing is, Latios gets. Does Latios get Tailwind? I know Latios does. Let me see if you have Tailwind, because that really would have changed how I played this turn. Okay, you do also get Tailwind, so that's good to know. We will see a Reflect come up. Okay, so it is Reflect. Reflect. Max Lightning. Okay, so this is Electric Berry. Electric Berry. So that does a decent chunk, right? We also take into the fact that I still get to... Yeah, it's Wakanberry. Okay. Max Knuckle. That does nothing. That's great for us. I think that means physical. I don't know anything about Steela's moveset. I still would like to go for this. I'm going to go for a Will-O-Wisp anyway, if it is physical. Mamoswine, obviously really good into Latios. We are going to see a Psychic. Let's see how much this does. Weezing should tank this. Oh, Weezing, great. Love you. Perfect. Psychic. That is annoying. 3-hit KO with Reflect. Okay, that's fine. We do lose the boost on Weezing, but we do have Zapdos in the back. We still have a turn of max to work with. We can go for a strike to try and reduce the speed. We know it's Knuckle, Airstream. I still don't know. I feel like that makes it physical or special, right? I don't actually know. Anyway, I'm gonna max strike here and protect Zapdos. Celesteela. Let's see if you have Light Screen. I don't know anything about Celesteela. Heal Pulse. Okay. Heal Pulse. We're gonna see a Rock Ball. Jesus. That did way more than it should have. Okay, that's still good damage. Airstream can be both physical and special, so I still don't know if this thing is physical or special. That's tricky. We know Zapdos will outspeed, which is huge. What is our adjustment? I feel like I have to bring Mamoswine. Mamoswine Zapdos would have been a really good adjustment. Let's just double it up. We know it's Wakanberry, so that's really good info. We will see the light screen. So light screen makes sense, right? You have only one attacking move. Perfect. We do get the KO. 2-hit from Zapdos. So that's really good to know. Gigas doing nothing but getting a paralysis. That's huge. We take that. Yeah, Zapdos a little low, but now we are going to outspeed Latios, which is really good for us. We could just double protect this turn. Let's see what comes out. We got rid of Celesteela, so I'm happy for that. Mamoswine in a good spot. Regieleki in the back. Giga Impact here. No, not Giga Impact. High horsepower the Aleki and swap into Mamoswine. I think this is my best bet. I think Mamoswine with okay, Thunder comes out. Hit the raw Thunder. Okay, that's fine. We should see a Psychic from Heal Pulse. That's okay, that's fine. We can protect Zapdos at this point. Protect Zapdos, KO the Aleki. I think that makes the most sense. So we bring out Zapdos, we go for Protect, and we attack into Aleki. Yeah, we go Protect here, high horsepower into the Aleki. Your only damage into Mamoswine is going to be Psychic. So we are getting the special defense boost, I think, from the sand. I don't actually know how weather works in this game. I actually just... something I should figure out. I feel like it's important. But we are benefiting from that ground immunity. I think leading Zapdos and potentially maxing it is huge. Scizor probably not a good adjustment. We are going to see the straight protect, so let's see how much the Psychic does. High horsepower. We know that you don't have what's it called? You don't have protect, so that's nice. We are going to see Psychic. Please just don't be a 2-hit KO. That's fine. That's fine. We are faster with Zapdos. Let's go for a Heat Wave. And actually, I don't need to Heat Wave. I want to Thunderbolt the Latios. Actually, wait. Yeah, let's actually do this. Let's Heat Wave and Ice Shard the Latios, because Latios can deal damage to me. Let's see what's in the back. Probably Volcanion. Klefki in the back. So this is a really good Ice Shard and Heat Wave, because Heat Wave hitting should do really significant damage into this Klefki, right? It should do... Nice. That's huge. Sandstorm going to subside. Zapdos not going to take any damage. This means we can single target the Aleki. I do want to try and keep Zapdos. No, that's fine. We can go for a Heat Wave. I'm going to protect Zapdos and high horsepower the Klefki. Just because I want to try and preserve Zapdos to try and distribute some damage. We will see a Dazzling Gleam come out. Dazzle. Mamoswine lives. Bounce. Bounce. High horsepower. Okay. Heat Wave and Protect. I need to hope that you targeted Mamoswine. If you target Mamoswine, we're in really good shape. Please. Sick. Okay. That's huge. That lets us... Please hit the Heat Wave. Perfect. Zapdos gonna hit that. Oh my goodness. Okay, burn. That's a really big deal because at this point, we have Ice Shard. So we can just click Heat Wave again, as well as Ice Shard. I feel like Bounce might just have been your only sort of move that can hit Mamoswine. So Mamoswine really putting in some work here as, yeah, nice. So this is a really important thing to know. We will luckily take game one. So I think the adjustment for sure, though, is definitely to bring the lead of Mamoswine with Zapdos, because it's good to know that they don't have what's it called, Tailwind. So Zapdos definitely going to be able to outspeed the Celesteela. So yeah, let's do Zapdos, Mamoswine. Actually, I could do Clefairy Clefairy Zapdos, Mamoswine Scizor. Let's try that. Clef, Zap, Mamo, Scizor. My thought process with this is we can redirect damage into Clefairy and set up to say, hey, we're gonna stall at your Wakanberry and then get good damage in. We know Crocodile is there, right? Klefki, Latios, Alecki, Volcanion, Crook. Okay, so we are going to see Klefki, Alecki. So good adjustment. So Klefki lead with Alecki lead. We do still have the ability. I just like a straight Heat Wave and Follow Me. I can see this is an interesting Regieleki, and you have to respect the fact that I can just go for a switch into Mamoswine, so you can't just necessarily attack willy-nilly into Clefairy, which I'm hoping really helps me. Obviously, if you go for Bounce, we do have the ability just to double protect. We will get that nice Follow Me off. Metal Sound. Metal Sound. Drop my special defense. Okay. And we see the Thunder come out. Hitting that Thunder. Clefairy, please live. No live on the Clefairy, but we are going to fire off a Heat Wave. So this is... Okay, we double connect. Huge. Really good damage onto the Klefki. I can bring out Mamoswine here. I like Heat Wave with Ice Shard. Let's go Heat Wave. Let's go Ice Shard onto the Alecki. We do still luckily have our Sash, so that's really good. We do have to worry about, what's it called? Celesteela a little bit, especially if we lose Zapdos. We will, okay, see Alecki go for the Protect. We should see a Metal Sound come out into Zapdos. Definitely a little scary getting that special defense drop, but picking up the KO onto Klefki potentially can be really huge, and we do have the ability just to... Oh, I was like, are we going to miss? We can switch out Zapdos. I think preserving Zapdos as much as possible is going to be huge. Scizor, a really nice option just for damage. I think... I am a little bit ambivalent about making the switch up. Regigigas Weezing would have been really, really nice here, just having the ability to protect and max strike into the Alecki. We will see Celesteela come out. No, I'm going to bring out Scizor and... let's Icicle Crash into Steela. We know you have Bounce, so you do have a way to hit Mamoswine, but you have to set up for that, and I just kind of want to get damage as much as possible out onto this Celesteela. We're going to see Celesteela withdraw into Crocodile. So this is actually a really good spot, right? Because we went for Icicle Crash. So if we hit that Icicle Crash, that is a fantastic... okay, Max, so you are getting big. That's good information. Airstream a little tricky. You're at like not the best health. Let's see what you do. Lightning. Okay, Lightning comes out into Scizor. Please take it. Just kidding. I don't know why I thought you would live that. So here's the thing. If we hit the Icicle Crash and KO this Crocodile, we're in really good shape. I hate this game. That forces me to bring out Zapdos a lot earlier than I would have liked. It's fine. We can Max Flare the Regieleki and Icicle Shard the Crocodile. That's definitely a really unfortunate miss. Because that meant we... yeah, that's actually a really unfortunate miss. Mamoswine. What is Mamoswine's speed? I also wish I was Oblivious right now instead of Thick Fat. Because I forgot that Crocodile has Intimidate. We are going to see Airstream into Mamoswine. Yep, into Mamoswine. Mamoswine eats that, which is really good to see. We will have to take a hit from this Crocodile. I really, really hope that it goes into Zapdos and we take it. We are going to see a high horsepower. Please live. Okay, so that's unfortunate. It's fine. Zapdos going to get a flare off. This should KO Alecki. Just kidding. So this... I'm still maxed. I'm going to take a ton from this Lightning. Yeah, that... oh, that miss. That miss was such a big deal. We're going to paralyze the Crocodile. So it's not over. Right? Because now Crocodile has a chance to be paralyzed. So what we need to have happen is we need to KO Celesteela. Yeah, we need to KO Celesteela. We know that you have Crook as an adjustment trying to bait out the Thunder. So if you get paralyzed, that's our win. You get paralyzed and I KO you next turn. Let's do this. We are going to fire this off. This should get a KO because you're not maxed, and this is... yep, okay, perfect. We just now need you to get paralyzed. Come on, you can do it. Or live, come on. Ugh, so close. Alright, so we are getting a game 3 for sure. I think going back to Gigas Weezing just makes the most sense. That one was really tough. That one was really tough. Let's just do Gigas Weezing, Zapdos, Mamoswine. I think go back to what we did in game 1. Makes the most sense. I selected the same team twice. And we stick to the game plan. We stick to hitting hard, hitting fast. We know that you have the berry, we know that you have Wakan Berry. So what we can do is we can target around that. Yeah, let's do that. We know Crocodile has Lash Out. I'm feeling pretty good about things though, so we'll see how this goes. Probably what? A Lecky? We're gonna see Latios Celesteela. Okay, so we're back to lead. We're gonna see the same leads. I'm going to make an adjustment by trying to target down the... Let's max strike the Latios and go for a protect on Weezing. So if we can get speed control, I think that that's going to be really big. We can try to... What we know Celesteela has Airstream, Rockfall, and Knuckle. So probably, like I said, we're probably going to see a max Steela. We're going to see a Reflect from Latios. I think if we can get rid of the Latios, we should be in a good spot. We're probably going to see a hit into Steela, but what I'm thinking, right, is if we can neutralize your... If you don't go for an Airstream this turn, that gives us a really big advantage because we can deal damage into you and also get off a, what's it called? A Will-O-Wisp, potentially for some extra damage. I still don't know what the Steela is, so that's a little awkward. We should, like I said, see a Reflect come out from this Latios. I don't want to let it do... Okay, we're going to see just straight Psychic, so that's huge because we're getting rid of screens right off the bat. Right? Boom. Okay. No screens for you unless you're Focus Sash. Please don't be Focus Sash. I'll cry. Okay, perfect. Got rid of Latios. Big threat. Go. Happy face. Should be an Airstream. Okay, so we are going to see the Airstream, unfortunately, into the Weezing. Glad I decided to do what I did there. So you're going to be back to your neutral speed. I think I target around Steela. I think that's the plan. Is to... I know it's maxed and it's scary, but like... Depends. Let's see what comes out. Regieleki in the back. We go for a strike onto a Lecky and a Will-O-Wisp on a Steela. This is not ideal. We're gonna... Every Thunder. Okay, that's fine. Weezing, please live. Weezing is GOAT. That lets us fire off a big strike onto this Regieleki. Boom, Regieleki down. Oh, Regieleki Focus Sash. Sad. Please Rockfall. Sash. And I missed the Will-O-Wisp. Okay. Okay. This is fine. We are going to... Yeah, okay. This is fine. We can protect Weezing. I'm going to... No, that actually doesn't matter. I'm going to go for a strike. We can protect, so we can absorb the damage coming in our way. Electroweb is fine. We are going to protect Weezing. Gigas still at very comfortable HP. We still have Zapdos in the back, very healthy. We will see the Airstream unfortunately come out into Weezing. Weezing gonna tank that, but right, we're in a really favorable spot. It's gonna be 2-4, and we still have Gigas Weezing. Yeah, it's 2-4. Feeling good about things. That Icicle Crash was a little bit of an unfortunate miss, but it's fine. I think, yeah, we're up We know that we have good damage. If it's Klefki in the back, Klefki in the back would be great. Because that... Okay, it is Crook. Crook is fine. Crook is fine. Crook is totally fine with me. We try to Will-O-Wisp. We try to Will-O-Wisp Crook and T-Punch. Let's go for a Thunder Punch onto Steela to break you, and go for a Will-O-Wisp on a Crook. If we get the Will-O-Wisp, I feel really good about this. Double KO here would be scary. We will see a superpower. So you are physical. Please live. Okay, so you are physical. You did drop your attack, so that's really nice. High horsepower. Come on, Weezing. Come on, Weezing. No. That's fine. That's totally fine. We have Mamoswine. We have Zapdos. I'm going to go for an Ice Shard. Just because that feels... Yeah, let's try and double up the Crook and go for a Heat Wave. It is super effective on the Steela, so we do have that advantage. Okay, we do connect. We know you're not Sash. Okay, that should be... As long as we hit... Okay, crit. I'll take that. Berry. Berry is fine. That is an Aguav Berry. Oh no, what did we miss? No! Ugh, we missed Steela. And we don't even KO the Crook. And it's Seed Bomb. High horsepower. Okay, into Mamo. Please live. Mamo lives. Huge. That lets me Ice Shard. I'm gonna go for the Thunderbolt. We can break your Wakan Berry. I don't think you have Protect on Crook. Okay, you do have Protect on Crook. That is unfortunate. Should have protected Mamoswine. I think that's fine. We will proc the Wakan Berry. So now that's a crit. Or Zapdos is just a beast. Rock Slide comes out. Zapdos absolutely just eats that. So now we are relying on... you are going to be a neutral attack. Okay. So we are relying on Heat Wave at this point. Heat Wave. If Heat Wave hits, we win. That's what this game comes down to. I need Heat Wave to double connect. That should KO Steela. Come on. Yes! Zapdos. So clutch. And boom. All right. So we are able to take that one. Huge clutch moment by Zapdos. I was definitely worried. Huge, great game to Owen. It was super close. It was super tense at a lot of moments. I think there was a lot of back and forth playing, but I'm really glad we managed to pull out this one. This one, like I said, was really nervous about. I think there was some really cool tech, and we really got to see some diverse Pokemon. So yeah, overall, really fun battle. Can't wait for the next week. And with that, until next time, I hope all of you are wonderful, and I'll see you then.